Today we are going to start a new chapter, water. In this chapter we'll learn about water, a precious resource essential for life and life activities, a habitat of plants and animals, sources of water, rain, snow, ponds, wells, lakes, rivers and seas. Then need and importance of water, water scarcity and rainwater harvesting. Let's begin the lesson with a story. The story of heavy rain and drought in Kerala. Heavy rain and drought. Isn't it confusing? Let's find this. Children, have you ever been to Kerala? If no, you must visit. Kerala is a land of beauty and paradise on earth because Kerala has amazing, breathtaking beaches, hill stations, waterfalls, lagoons, rivers. Kerala is blessed with 44 rivers and is also famous for high mountains, lush and evergreen rainforest. They are very rich in fauna and flora. Do you remember fauna and flora? In the last chapter, we have learned that different varieties of plant species are called flora and different varieties of animal species are called fauna. Kerala is one of the cleanest and wettest place. But you know, children, this amazing land of God is in danger. Most of the rivers are choked with sewage and industrial waste. Illegal sand mining, illegal fishing, heavy deforestation, urbanization, industrialization, various other developmental projects, unregulated quarrying. Quarrying means to dig stone, sand, etc. out of the ground. Illegal constructions, river wetland encroachments. Due to this, during non-monsoon month, Kerala is facing severe water scarcity. In cities, people started buying water. Thousands of tankers are engaged in supplying water to the people. Students, just give a deep thought. Why state like Kerala or Cherrapunji in Meghalaya, which are among the wettest places, are facing severe water scarcity? Why? What is going wrong? Children, find out other reasons which lead to water scarcity and think what we have to do. How can we contribute in saving water at our level? Dear children, you have to think. You have to come forward for the sake of our present and future generation. Just think all possible solutions. Yes, all possible solutions to tackle with this great problem. Because water is a precious resource. Now, let's understand why we call water as a precious resource. Children, all living organisms like human beings, birds, animals, plants needs water. They cannot survive without water. And we cannot replace water with other natural resources. For example, to get energy, we can replace oil with solar or wind power. But To quench our thirst, we need only and only water. Okay, let's learn other importance of water. We need water for domestic purpose like cleaning, washing, cooking, gardening, for toilets. We need water for irrigation in agriculture sector, for growing food and non-food items. Food items like rice, wheat, vegetables, fruits, coffee, tea and sugarcane. Non-food items like cotton, jute, etc. We need water in factories, thermal and nuclear power plant, for cleaning, as a coolant. All animals need water. You know children, a cow must drink 4 liters of water to produce 1 liter of milk. Then all natural water systems like lakes, ponds, wells, wetlands need water to continuously give ecosystem services. These water sources provide a habitat for plants and animals. They provide hydropower, transportation, recreation and employment. Children, at home, just check how much water you and your family use every day. Make a record and just analyze and work out how can you reduce your consumption. Students, nature gives us fresh water every year through water cycle. The water cycle gives us 2 great benefits. First, we get the supply of water every year. Second, as the water evaporates from the ocean and falls on land, it loses its salt content and thus becomes potable. Potable means the water which can be used for drinking purpose. In many parts of India, we receive sufficient amount of rain, but there is scarcity amidst plenty. There are many reasons for water scarcity, like number 1, the distribution of the water is uneven. Number 2, in many places, all the rainfall occurs over a short period of time. Number 3, heavy deforestation. Number 4, rainfall pattern is changing. Number 5, increasing water pollution of water bodies. Number 6, over extraction of groundwater. Number 7, over mining of sand. So children, we have to find out solution for the water problem, and the solution is rainwater harvesting. To solve the water problem, we must save every drop of rain. There are 2 ways in which rainwater can be harvested. One way is to slow down the flow of water on land through bunds and check dams. The longer the water remains on land, the more it percolates or seeps into the ground. This way it recharges the aquifers and wells. The second way is to collect and store rainwater. This is a very effective method for our cities. The rainwater that falls on the roof can be collected, filtered and stored. This is also called rooftop rainwater harvesting. Children, I will be sharing one video of Tarun Bharat sung. Just watch that video very carefully so that you come to know how Tarun Bharat sung struggled and worked together to solve water problem, and how they managed to build johats and check dams that captures and conserves rainwater to bring rivers back to life. So children, I hope you have understood this chapter. In this chapter, we have learned about water, importance and need of water, water cycle, reasons of water scarcity, water harvesting, etc. Children, go through this chapter, try to understand this lesson, do the work mentioned by watching the video carefully once again. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe. God bless you all.